Never been done before. We've spoken about like in our team. There's so many firsts twice this year. First World Cup, first time ever. Women have sold out Eden Park. So I want to give a big mihi whānau to our fans. We feel energy. We feel your tautoko.
Te whanganui Aotearoa, Wellington, your Black Ferns. I just got a little bit emotional seeing you all here once again, seeing the Black Ferns take the stage. We keep reliving this over and over again, and it is so, so special. So thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming down and celebrating our history-making Black Ferns, our world champions. We can't get enough of the celebrations, we cannot get enough of the poi, the signage, and we cannot believe it has been a month since these women graced the stage in front of a sold-out Eden Park, and I've felt the love up and down the country. Before we get into the formalities, I would like to acknowledge a couple of special people on stage with us. You can see them already, our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, our Minister for Sport and Recreation, Grant Robertson, is hiding somewhere here as well. He deserves some recognition. And our Mayor of Wellington, Tory Whanau, kia ora. Also on stage are Wayne Smith and the other coaching and support staff that makes this team tick. Our wonderful Black Ferns squad. Look, we may be here for a while if you keep the cheers going, but that is absolutely fine. Our team captured each and every one of us up and down the country with their amazing team spirit, their passion and love for the game, and of course, their infectious personalities. They embody everything that makes me, and I know so many of you here, proud New Zealanders. Throughout the tournament, we heard the Black Ferns continuously say thank you, Aotearoa. But today is our chance to say thank you to our Black Ferns. So to get us underway, I'd like to introduce our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. Please give her a warm welcome.
Oh, kia ora koutou katoa, ngā mihi nui kia koutou. What a day Wellington has put on today for our Black Ferns. And thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out for this spectacular team today. And I know that we are all here in person for one reason and one reason alone, and it is to say thank you to this incredible team. We will remember where we were when we watched those games during the World Cup, but we will especially remember where we were for that final. And for those who were lucky enough to be there in person, they will remember the experience of a lifetime. And that's because they got to see in person how powerful this team is. The power of their haka, the power of their plays, the power of their sportsmanship. And I thought it was captured by one sign that stood there in that sold-out Eden Park crowd, held by one young fan that said, "They're not girls, they're legends." And that's why I'm going to be brief today, because I'm just here to say, alongside all of you, alongside MPs from every party in Parliament, thank you. Thank you for making our national game everybody's game. Thank you for being role models. Thank you for changing history. Thank you for showing girls that they can do anything, and that when they take the field, they're not girls, they're sports people at the top of their game who deserve our recognition. Thank you for showing everyone what you have done for years, not just months, years. Thank you for being world champions.
Kia ora, Prime Minister, thank you very much. Someone else I know who's been following the team every step of the way is Wellington Mayor Tori Whānau. Wellington, please welcome your Mayor.
Tēnā koutou katoa, kia ora e tamariki mā. It is so amazing to see you all here today. And look, as Mayor of Wellington, I am stoked to be here standing alongside our amazing Prime Minister and, of course, our amazing Black Ferns. Let's give it up! As we know, they unified this country. They reminded us all what it means to be a community that supports each other. You've lifted women's sports to a whole new level. You've also inspired our next generation of young women and young men. You may not have played, that's right. You may not have played here in Pōneke, but I know that you can feel the aroha and felt the aroha that night that you won, because we love you very much. We'd love to see you here as world champions playing in the capital, of course, and as your biggest Wellington fan, I will be there in a heartbeat, and so will everyone else here today. So a huge congratulations to our Black Ferns, management and everyone who played a part in their success. You are all true champions. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Kia ora, Mayor Tori, thank you so much. Please join me in thanking the Prime Minister, the Sports Minister and Mayor for joining us today. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, Wellington, it's now time to hear from some of the squad. But first, I'd like to welcome their head coach, the man known as the Professor, Wayne Smith, to say a few words.
Kia ora, te whānau. I'm really, really proud standing up here today. Really grateful. We were up in the PM's office before and I looked down, there was only a group of school kids here. So I got a bit of a surprise when we came down and saw that it had become this. I still remember the first day we got together, and I called you whānau because that's pretty much how we went into the season. We wanted to be part of New Zealand. We talked about whakapapa. We talked about the power of oneness. And part of that was ensuring that we connected really strongly with community and with charity and with events. And really, that was more important to us at the time than the results. And I think ultimately that strategy helped our results because these women, these wahine toa, are magnificent. They're vibrant, excited, noisy, committed, joyous, noisy. Did I mention noisy? Kept an old fella on his toes anyway. But they showed courage. They showed courage to get out there, but they showed courage also in our game. So we played a really risky, attacking game, whether it was in defence or attack or whether it was in the forwards. We risked everything. We started seeing the attacking opportunity in every situation. And that takes a lot of guts, but that was us. And when you talk about whakapapa, talking about only us. We wanted to represent our DNA in the country, our tangata whenua, our pioneers who settled this place. You know, they used to make everything out of flax and fix everything with number 8 wire. They reinvented themselves constantly, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to reinvent ourselves and play a game that no one else was playing. Our game is a great team game because you can be any size, any shape, and still play rugby. And it's never one person who wins the game for you. And on that note, I'm going to say this because I have a lot of interviews, but every interview I have, I always cut out the bits I talk about other people. I want to talk just quickly about some other people who have helped create this team and make it what it is. And clearly, the two captains, Rohe Demont and Kennedy Simon. Leadership isn't about being forceful or wanting the limelight. It's also about humility and leading by example. And we had two great examples as co-captains of this team. You'll recognise some other faces here because they've been here multiple times after winning multiple World Cups and other trophies. So Sir Graham Henry and Mike Cron. And Alan Bunting, who's not here, but these are three world-class coaches who have led teams, as I said, to Olympic Game golds, Commonwealth Game golds, World Cups, Bledisloe Cups, every cup on offer just about. And so they've been a massive help to us through the campaign. And my two co-coaches, Wesley Clark, who won a World Cup with the team in 2017, and Whitney Hanson, who's got a pretty famous father, but who's going to soar past her father, I reckon, as a coach. Forever grateful for the help and the way that we all bought into the game plan and into the strategy that we had. And Lauren Cornane's here. She's our manager. She's been manager for quite a while. And she's got a wonderful group of high-performing staff around her. And I think by the end of the tournament, we were taking everything out of the classroom, out of the meeting room and onto the rugby field, and it was critical. Those people played a critical part in the success of this team. So once again, whakapapa is important. Need to work on it, keep working on it as a country, because it's us. And thank you very much for turning up today.
Wayne Smith, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to ask a couple of the players to come forward to grab a microphone, and we'll ask them a couple of quick fire questions. Your co-captain, Ruahei Demand. Ruby Tui. And Stacey Flula. Grab a microphone, ladies. Ruahei, we're going to start off with you. Did a girl from Omaio in the Bay of Plenty ever dream that this was possible?
Never. There's probably more people here than in my entire town combined.
Tell us, LNB, like never before. Tell us a little bit more about that and what the last 2 months have been like for you and this team.
I'm actually going to offload this one. I think delegating is one of my strengths. I'm going to get Ruby to explain like never before.
Nā mihi tōtahi o te haukainga, o ani o e tara. Especially thank you to the Indigenous people for letting us be here today. Like never before, I want to tautoko what Smithy said about our captains. It's actually very rare to have captains so humble as them and not trying to be in everything. They don't want no limelight. She just literally delegated her first question, like never wants anything like that. So big loves to my captain. But yeah, like never before, fam. We wanted to do something. Everybody thought we were going to lose. Everybody doubted us. I know there were some of you in there last minute. So we wanted to do something like never before. All the adversity that came at us every day, it was like all good, because it was like, say less, no, like never before, like keep it going. So like never before was something we came up with. We rolled with every day. And if there's something you want to do that nobody's done, don't worry about it. Like never before. That's you, that's us, that's all of us. Let's do it.
Stacey, there's amazing footage of you with your little baby nephew after the match. Your nieces, your nephews, they were all there. Surely that must make you now the outright favourite auntie, daughter, sister, everything in your whānau.
Well, I had to try and get that status somehow. But it's cool, it's why we do it for our young fans, our next generation of young kids wanting to play not just rugby, but sport in general. So I'm just proud and happy that I can be that auntie for my nieces and nephews. And I know every single one of my teammates here do it for their whānau too. So thank you all for turning up and showing that love.
I know you want to get up close and personal and meet these incredible women, and that is going to happen any moment. But first, this is the woman right here that literally got the nation singing Tūtera Maina Iwi. It is her birthday today. We've already had some happy birthdays, so I'm sure we can sing happy birthday, right? Ruahei, you want to start things off?
Happy birthday. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was wonderful. You're incredible, Black Ferns. Now it is that special time we were talking about. Get your poi up into the air. We are about to sing Poi Air to these amazing women. They felt it, they saw it, they heard it throughout the Rugby World Cup, and now you get to say your thank you with Poi Air. That's great. Aisha, Leti, Ainga and the Black Ferns. I don't think the grounds of Parliament have ever seen anything like that before. So thank you, Wellington. Your world champions are on their way down now to meet each and every one of you. Please don't hold them up for too long so they can try and reach everyone. Get some autographs and your signatures as well. Thank you so much for coming out today. It's been an honour being here with you and enjoy the next 30 minutes.